Hi YouTube, I'm coming to talk to you about how I straighten my natural hair. I think I should start with talking about what type of hair I have. I don't actually know the typing system, but I will throw in a few pictures of when my hair is not straight. I have a combination of S and O strands, and some fairly fine, some fairly textured, so I think I'm just a mix all throughout. So I'll let you see the pictures and let you be the judge. But I saw a few YouTube videos about how different people and their techniques on how they straighten their hair, so I figured I would throw mine out there in the game since a lot of people ask me how I do my hair. So I start off, it's really important, especially if you're like me and don't straighten your hair often. You probably have a lot of buildup on your scalp and on your hair, so it's really important for me at least to use a cleansing, clarifying shampoo first. And I know there's a little controversy about shampoos that contain sulfates, but I am in fact one of those people who still use them, and I haven't really had a problem. So I guess that it just depends on your frequency in which you use these products that contain sulfates, and I use them so infrequently that I don't think that it's really a problem for me, because normally when I wear my hair not straight, I co-wash, so I use conditioner to wash. So I start the process off with the Redken clarifying hair cleansing cream shampoo, and I primarily focus on the roots and the scalp of my hair, typically not allowing the shampoo to touch my hair, the length of my hair, until I am rinsing it out, but I scrub the scalp and the roots with the cleansing cream. I next use the Mop Glisten, and this is the Mop Glisten shampoo for shine and volume, and it actually is really effective. So you do not need a lot on there, you just want to use a tiny bit. Okay, sorry about that little mishap. I'm not even sure once I edit if you'll be able to see it, but I get nervous very easily and break out into hives, and I was having a huge ugly hive attack doing this video, so I decided to pause it and handle that and calm down a little bit before I came back. So I think I was on my Mop Glisten, so I will show you that again. Mop Glisten shampoo, it also has sulfate in there, sodium lauryl sulfate. Laureth sulfate rather. So, you know, if you are one of those girls that hates, you know, sulfate, then you may want to stay clear from this one as well. But it is phenomenal in my opinion. You want to be careful not to use too much though, because it is fairly heavy and it does the job. So if you don't want to have your hair weighed down, you just want to use a tiny bit, maybe like a nickel size amount, put it in there, do it really fast, rinse it out. So on from there, you want to move on to your conditioners. I am a product junkie, so I have tried 1,000 trillion conditioners, and I have come to about 3 that I really love and that are fairly consistent in my whole hair care regimen. So I have the Giovanni 50-50 Balanced Hydrating Calming Conditioner, and the Redken Real Control Conditioner, and the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Conditioner. Now these are the ones that I use when my hair when I'm straightening my hair, so not when I am wearing my hair natural, but when I'm straightening it. So I mix all of those conditioners together and put it on my hair and sit under a heat source for approximately 30 minutes. And then once I am finished with that, rinse it all out. I detangle with a shower comb first in the shower, and then I section it off into smaller sections, and then I go through and I use a ton before I blow dry. I use bless me, a ton of Cheese Silk Infusion. It's one of those products that, you know, I'd heard a lot about, and it took me a while to purchase. But now that I have purchased it, I am in love. You can pack it on and it will not build up. My wig is about, my hair rather, is about a week old or so tomorrow. And it still has body and life and movement. And that's because I use products that are fairly light and that, you know, will keep your hair straight, moisturized, etc. without weighing it down. So I pile on the Cheese Silk Infusion and then I blow dry. And once I am finished blow drying, I blow dry on a high heat setting. You want to do it quickly. I put a lot of the time into the roots and focus much less on the length of my hair, and more so let that air dry rather than putting a lot of heat on it. So once I'm finished with the blow drying, I move on, and clearly this has been loved because it's almost empty and dirty and crazy looking, but it is the best thing ever. I think they discontinued it, but I'm going to go online and find old stock of it because I love it. So it is the Got to Be Glossy Anti-Frizz Shine Serum, if you can see it. And I put that on my hair before I flat iron, and then I take tiny little sections and flat iron. And I use the FHI Heat Platform Series flat iron. It's fabulous. It has all of the newest technology in order to decrease damage to your hair. And I vary between 375 and 400 as my heat setting on there, the temperature rather. So I go through in very small sections and flat iron. I will also include pictures in this video so that you all see each step on there, but that's pretty much how I do it. And you know, although it is a little old and a little weighed down, this is primarily how my hair looks when it's straight. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm completely into the health of your hair and have a blog actually dedicated to it. It's blackgirlcurly.blogspot.com. I'll insert the information in there, but yeah, so let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.